Good afternoon, Doctor. Today is my research proposal seminar, and let me introduce my topic. My topic is the relationship between career indecision and perceived career barriers and stress among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China. And my name is Jinyu. My metric number is GS66268. This is my content about the five-part introduction, literature review, methodology, result, and conclusion. First, about the chapter 1, have the background, problem statement, research objective, research questions, and significance of the study. And the last one is definition of terms. About the research background, stress and its impact on college students. Stress pervasive in modern societies, workplaces, and schools, affects individuals physically, emotionally, and psychologically. College students endure stress from academics, finance, and future career uncertainties, impacting their well-being and performance. Next, employment and its effect on Chinese college graduates. In China, rising unemployment adds stress for college students with nearly 12 million graduates entering a challenged job market. Youth employment rate may exceed 25%, peaking annually in July and August. Government's efforts to spur youth employment and aid startups are ongoing but will require time to make a significant impact in such a populous country. The last is challenges in labor market for college students. China's labor market presents challenge with an oversupply of college graduates and a shortage of factory workers due to an aging workforce. Industry like technology, banking, real estate, and education, which attract many graduates, face increased governmental scrutiny, complicating job opportunities. Mismatched job availability and graduate qualifications contribute to rising youth employment. The competitive job market, coupled with limited professional experience, intensifies pressure on students transitioning from academic to careers, impacting their decision-making and stress levels significantly. Next is about problem statement. About the stress is prevalent among undergraduates, exacerbated by career barriers and indecision, social political factors, national job shortages, and parental influence assist to career counseling and individual concept ability significantly influence students' career decisions on fostering certainty. Since 2020, China's youth unemployment have followed an upward trend resembling an inverted V, peaking annually in July and August. The rates for January to April 2023 show successive increases, like the 17.3%, 18.1%, and 19.6%, and 20.4%. Disparate government efforts like training subsidies and enhanced apprenticeship programs, the impact remains gradual in China's populous nation. Slowing economic growth diminishes career advancement opportunities, heightening society pressure and employment competition. This is my research objective and questions. The first objective is to identify the stress level among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China. And the second objective is to investigate the relationship between career indecision and stress among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China, and to investigate the relationship between the perceived career barriers and stress among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China. About my three questions is what is the stress level of the undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China, and what is the relationship between career indecision and stress? And last question is what is the relationship between perceived career barriers and stress? This is my three hypotheses of study. The first one is the majority of undergraduates at Lanzhou University experience moderate to high level of stress during the academic year. And there is a significant relationship between career indecision and stress among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China. And there is a significant relationship between perceived career barriers and stress among undergraduates in Lanzhou University in China. My first significant of study is a benefit to undergraduate students. This study aimed to prepare undergraduates, particularly at Lanzhou University, for the transition from university to employment. It focuses on helping them manage and cope with stress by making informed career indecision early on, thereby facilitating a smoother transition into workforce. And next, addressing post-graduation unemployment. The research emphasized the importance of psychological preparedness among recent graduates facing challenge like high unemployment rates in China. By understanding and address career barriers and decision-making challenges, students can enhance their confidence and skills in securing suitable employment opportunities. The last significance is implications for educational institutions. The findings of the study holding significant implications for educational institutions, especially in China. Universities can use these insights to better support students by developing targeted strategies that address perceived barriers and career indecision. This approach ensures a more supportive environment for students navigating the complexities of the job market. So the students focus on exploring the relationship between career barriers, career indecision, and stress among undergraduates at Lanzhou University's Chengguan campus during the previous semester. And the research is limited to Lanzhou University and has not been conducted at other universities in China. The participants are undergraduates from Lanzhou University. And the findings are based solely on the opinions and feedback of undergraduates from Lanzhou University and cannot be product to other schools or broaden student populations. The last is due to the limited sample size of 388 84 questionnaires. The student does not represent the overall undergraduate population in China. Next is the definition of the terms. The first is career indecision. Professional maturity is a capacity to appropriately fulfill responsibility related to professional growth and being well prepared to make age-appropriate and advanced career decisions. About the perceived career barriers, according to Abbott and Loser, the idea of perceived barriers implies that the career-related barriers an individual believes currently exist or may encounter in the future are not necessarily granted in reality or based on facial information. The last is the stress, a situation which is a result of interactions between individuals and their surrounding environments in the definition of stress. So that's all for my chapter 1. About Chapter 2 literature review, I will introduce my theory. The social cognitive career theory is SCCT, and past related research and result research framework. This is my 3 literature review about stress, career indecision, perceived career barriers. And I will introduce my social cognitive career theory, SCCT. So this is referred to as SCCT, is a theory on career growth that Robert D. Put out in 1998. SCCT focused on how a social cognitive process influence people's career growth, professional outcomes, and job choices. About the self-efficiency and the stress is a key concept in SCCT, and it refers to people's confidence in their ability to complete tasks and overcome obstacles. Stress can affect self-efficiency by making people feel as though their skills and confidence are threatened. Reduced self-efficiency might result from increased stress because people may question their ability to handle responsibility and obstacles linked to their careers. About the career interests and stress, emphasize how important career interests are in determining how people grow their careers. Next is the outcome expectations and stress. People's expectations about the benefits and outcomes of certain career choices are referred to as outcomes. Stress may affect people's experience of their outcome by influencing how they view the advantages and the disadvantage of various professional pathways and coping strategies and stress. The value of coping machinism in handling difficulties related to one work and the career decision making and stress. SCCT is aware of how stress affects people capturally to make professional decisions. High levels of stress can impair a person's ability to make judgment, making it harder to weigh options, evaluate long-term efforts, and make wise professional selections. This is 2 parts about past-related research, the relationship between career indecision and stress. Stress and career indecision are related. Students with a lesser degree of professional decision-making commonly feel tension and anxiety as a result of ambitious objective and postgraduate career planning, and the relationship between perceived career barriers and stress. During this transition period, students imagine what life will be like after graduation and what their job and responsibility will be, which cause them to experience a variety of problems, include fear, anxiety, stress, and depression. This can be explained by the fact that having a difficult time at work might be seen as a barrier to employment and cause students to feel stressed, anxious, and depressed. This is my research framework about the perceived career barrier and career indecision is my IV, and the stress is my DV. So next, I will introduce about my chapter 3 methodology, have the research design, population sampling, instrument reliability and validity, data analysis. My research design about the quantitative research approach using self-design and online questionnaire, use app 问卷星 and send to the Weixin app. And my location of study is Lanzhou University in China. About my sample size is 384 students who study in Lanzhou University in Gansu province. And And there are 4,619 of undergraduate students in Lanzhou University. So based on the sample size table, it suggests a sample size of 357 with a population of 5,000, but I collect the 384 questionnaires, so will be used for data analysis. I have 4 parts about my instrument. Part A is demographic profile, and part B is my career indecision scale, and part C is perceived employment barrier scale, and part D is a perceived stress scale. According to this author, at the value of the constructs in this study were all greater than 0.7. It was indicated the constructs were reliable in this study, and in this study the KMO value is 0.93, so very suitable. My data analysis techniques is I will use a descriptive analysis to analyze and understand the demographic profile of respondent and to identify the stress level among undergraduate students. And reliability test to measure the consistency of the variables, and correlation to measure of the stress of a linear association between two variables. In the chapter 4 results, I will show the respondent demographic information, this descriptive analysis and analyze objectives. This is my demographic information, and this table is the distribution of respondents' stress level and specific manifestation over the past months. This table, stress level during the academic year, shows the 21% of students experience modern stress and 76% experience high stress during the academic year, highlighting the prevalence and the severity of academic stress. This underscores the need for effective interventions and support measures to address and mitigate stress among students. About the analysis of objectives, this correlation analysis of career indecision and stress. In summary, several aspects of career indecision were significantly associated with higher levels of stress. And there was a significant positive correlation between psychological impairment and stress. And there was also significant positive correlation between these two. And the third and the fourth all seem as the first one was a significant positive correlation between goal orientation and stress. About the chapter 5, I will summarize of a statistical analysis limitation and recommendations. About my objective 1, I want to identify the stress level among undergraduates. So the survey data reveals that 3% of students experience low stress, 21% moderate stress, and 76% high stress during the academic year. High stress levels are prevalent, indicating significant academic pressure. And Objective 2 is to investigate the relationship between career indecision and stress among undergraduates. Several aspects of career indecision were significantly associated with high levels of stress. And the last one is there was a significant positive correlation between the perceived career barriers and stress among undergraduates. So limitation. First, the focus on a single university. just in the Lanzhou University. And the questionnaire survey introduced person basis due to subjective respondent. And the cross-sectional design prevent temporary change, especially in cultural relationships. And last limitation is the study did not account for individual factor and social culture backgrounds, which may affect the interpretation and generalization of the findings. So my recommendations: enhance career counseling, provide personalized guidance and resource for students in career decision making, and implement career in the educational programs, equip students with essential skills and knowledge through strategic career exploration programs. A future study recommendation is to deepen our understanding of the connect between undergraduate student stress, perceived career barriers, and career uncertainty. So, establishing mentorship programs connect students with industry professionals for guidance and support, promote well-being, offer stress management workshop and mental health resource. Last recommendation is continuous improvement, prioritize research and evaluation to refine support strategies based on student feedback. So that's all for my presentation, and thank you.